Why most men will never rise above mediocrity. And how to escape. Most men will die in mediocrity. Not because they were born weak. Not because they didn't have talent. But because they never learned how to fight for their life while they were still alive. They're not dead yet, but they're not living either. They wake up tired, scroll for hours, go to a job they hate, laugh at things they don't care about, and go to sleep numb. Only to repeat the same cycle tomorrow. They tell themselves they're waiting. Waiting for the right time. Waiting for motivation. Waiting for a break. But the truth? They're waiting to die. Death is the mirror they avoid. If you knew you had 12 months to live, would you still waste your time the way you do now? Would you still complain? Would you still spend your energy scrolling through other people's lives instead of building your own? Death doesn't care about your excuses. It doesn't care about your plans. It doesn't care about your dreams. It's coming, and most men never face this fact until it's too late. That's why they play small. That's why they trade their dreams for a paycheck, their purpose for approval, and their potential for comfort. They've forgotten the truth. One day, you'll be gone, and nobody's coming to save you before that happens. Your dreams are dying while you're distracted. Every dream has a lifespan. If you don't feed it with action, it starves. If you don't protect it from doubt, it rots. If you don't move on it, it dies. And most men bury their dreams while they're still breathing. Not with a shovel, but with procrastination. With fear. With self-pity. They say things like, "I'll start next year. I just need more money first. I'm not ready yet." Here's the truth. You will never be ready. Readiness is built in the fire, not before it. And while you hesitate, somebody with less talent, fewer resources, and more hunger is out there building what you're too afraid to start. Mediocrity is cheaper than your purpose, but it costs your soul. It's easy to stay broke. It's easy to say, money doesn't matter. It's easy to pretend you're content with just enough. But the truth is, money matters because freedom matters. You can't live your purpose when you're chained to bills you can barely pay. You can't think clearly when you're drowning in debt. You can't create at your best when you're stressed about survival. And yet, most men will defend their mediocrity instead of escape it. They'll spend on vices but call opportunity too expensive. They'll spend hours working for someone else but won't give 30 minutes to their own craft. Broke isn't just a bank account. Broke is a mindset, and it's the breeding ground of mediocrity. Love doesn't save you, it exposes you. Most men think a relationship will inspire them to be better. That she'll be the reason they finally get disciplined, finally make money, finally build something worth respecting. But love doesn't save a man. It exposes whether he's already worth following. A woman can't respect a man with no mission. She can't admire a man who doesn't admire himself. She can't be loyal to a man who is still negotiating with his own weakness. You don't win love by chasing it. You win it by becoming the kind of man who can hold it without losing himself. And if you're not building yourself daily, the love you get will be temporary, because she will eventually see what you are. A man who talks, but doesn't act. The comfort trap. Mediocrity doesn't feel like failure. It feels like comfort. Like good enough. Like weekends, Netflix, and a little paycheck that keeps you just alive enough to not revolt. It's a slow poison. It kills urgency. It kills hunger. It kills the part of you that wanted to be more than just another nameless man in the crowd. Most men never escape because comfort sedates them. They don't even know they're drowning until they're 50, full of regret, wishing they had started when they still had the fire. Why most men will stay here forever? They want the reward without the grind. They want freedom without the sacrifice. They want to be respected without becoming respectable. They want love without earning it. They want to be remembered without doing anything worth remembering. They treat life like they have infinite chances. They don't. How to escape mediocrity. 1. Face death daily. Imagine the end. Feel it. Let it strip away the bullshit and leave you with what actually matters. When you realize time is your most valuable currency, you stop spending it cheap. 2. Get ruthless with your time. If it doesn't build you, it's burning you. Cut distractions like a surgeon cuts rot. 3. Control your money. Stop being a slave to your bills. Stop wasting on pleasures that keep you broke. Build skills. Stack cash. Buy freedom. 4. Choose purpose over love. Build the mission first. Love will follow the man who leads himself. 5. Seek pain. Discipline is forged in discomfort. Go where most men won't go. Do what they avoid. That's how you separate yourself. 6. Move now. Not next year. Not next month. Now. The longer you wait, the more your dream rots. Final truth. Mediocrity isn't just about having less. It's about being less disciplined, less focused, less courageous. It's living a life you don't want while convincing yourself it's okay. Most men will die here. They will die with excuses in their mouth and regret in their chest. They will die unknown, not because they couldn't rise, but because they wouldn't. The only way out is to burn the bridge back to comfort. To cut off every escape route to the man you used to be. To make mediocrity so uncomfortable, so unbearable, that you will fight with everything you have to escape it. One day, you will take your last breath. And in that moment, you will know if you lived or if you just existed. So the question is, will you rise? Or will you rot quietly with the rest? The clock is ticking.